Hello and welcome back to New York Gold. Tonight we're going to get out of the fish room for a little bit. We're going to go to the Brooklyn Aquarium Society meeting and maybe look for some fish during the auction. See how it goes. See the whole process of looking at fish, and bidding on fish, and yada yada yada. And we'll see if this works out. I have an empty, heated and cycled 10 right here. Plants in it, it's all ready to go. It's ready for fish. And that's that. So let's see if this works.
Milwaukee, New York Gold. Yeah, boy!
Okay, so from right off the start, you go in the back of the room there were a bunch of dry goods, all kinds of food and filters and chemicals and rocks, you name it. It's pretty, and it's really you can haggle the price if you want, but they're all, this is not store prices here. They are very inexpensive. I picked up that heater for $5. You just plug it in right there. You see if it works. There's lights. There's all kinds of stuff. Here's some more dry goods. These will be auctioned off. You can see the numbers on them. That's the auction number. There's a 20-gallon tanks. There's a 50-gallon stand. That's a stand for a 30. And this is the speaker. That's Dr. Timothy Hovanek, and he, this is the first time they did it via like a satellite over the thing. It really worked out great. It was pretty cool. It was a great presentation, all about water chemistry, whatnot, ammonia, pH, and all that stuff. Biological. This guy really broke it down. It was very interesting. And now on the back wall, you can see this is where all the auction items are, and you dig through the buckets of fish, and there's a peacock cichlid, and there's I bring a pad and I write down the number and the description of the fish, and sometimes what I think I should pay for it as far as I should go. There's a discus, there was some angels, and you never know what's gonna pop up in here. You'll see a little later on some fish. I bid on those and didn't get them. Those were baby bristlenose plecos. There was 4 of them in the bag. There was a couple of bags of those. That's a blue phantom pleco. That went for a lot of money. A lot, I mean like $20. A lot. I don't know what that went for. I should write all this stuff down and make it a little more interesting. These are hint. Look for those later on in the video. These are Corys. They're either bronze. I call them bronze in the video, but I think they might be green. Those were bred in someone's fish room. There's some. It's a pom-pom goldfish. There's a butterfly goldfish. Pretty nice. Some guppies. I always got to look at the gups. And a lot of these fish are donated from various stores in the area, and people bring them into their from their fish room when you have an excess, or they just want to give them back to the club. A lot of breeders in the club, I like to get stuff from people's fish room. It's small fish from people's fish room and raise them up. That's what I like to do it. And for some reason, when you get fish from the same area, I think it's because of the same water. They seem to do very good in my water, in my tanks. That was a rainbow. What's that? A crayfish? Yeah, I mean, it's just you could dig through these bins. Literally, there's like hundreds of plants and fish and crayfish. There's a saltwater section. The saltwater wasn't that big tonight, but man, I think that stuff goes for the cheapest. There's all kinds of good saltwater that it goes for under $10. What is this? Those are more gups. I didn't see what it says. Went too fast. These are a big koi if you got a pond or something. Not bad. There's a little of everything, I look around. There is Kev from Kripke, the chameleon in Friends, and he's writing his list. And so when the auction time comes, it's really a little tricky to keep track. They call the number. Here's a flower wand, a fader. They call the number on the bag, and then kind of give you a description of the fish. Look at this, an avocado puffer. I never even saw one of these things before. Amazing. It's pretty cool. It went for under $10, this thing. I bid on it and I stopped bidding. I didn't really want it, but it's pretty cool. Look at the size of this shrimp. What the hell is that? It's like freaking prehistoric. I don't even know what that is. It's an axolotl. Hint, hint. Somebody bids on that and wins it later. Not me, though. Not me. I don't want that slimy little worm. that? Oh, is that a peacock bass? Yeah, that's what the bag said. That's pretty cool. There's a little salty, little clownfish. There's a lot of frags and stuff. They typically go to between $3 and $5 for the frags. And what's this? Purple smilers. This blue Jack Dempsey. That's a nice looking fish. So that's, those are the tables. I'll get to the auction.
20-gallon tank. I have a $5 bid. How about 6? 5, how about 6? 5, how about 6? 5, how about 6? 5 once. Up. 6 where? 6, 7, how about 8? 8, 9, 10. 10, 12, 14, 12. 12 going once on the 20-gallon tank. 12 twice. So 12. Or the beautiful salamander. How about a $10 bid? $10 on the axolotl. $10, $10. $10 on the axolotl. $10. 10, thank you, sir. How about 12? 10, how about 12? 10, how about 12?
You got it, man. You got it.
I got 10 going
You're
twice.
gonna get choked.
Sold $10.
There you go.
$2, 3, 4. 4 looking for 5. 4 looking for 5. Looking for 6. 5.
Let's check them out.
5 1.
Nice. Very nice. Cool.
So we're back from the auction. Great time, great time. There was a guy, Dr. Timothy Hovanek. He spoke about water chemistry and stuff like that. This is the first time the club did it via online on a big screen. He was at his place and it worked out great. It was nice. It was still questions and answers at the end and very informative. Great program the guy put on. It was nice. What I picked up this little dip and pour type of thing for $2. I got a heater, 300 watt Aquatop heater with a digital readout for $5. I'm gonna need a little more heat for this 55. It feels pretty good. I think we're up to about 72, 73. So I don't know, we're maybe a little more heat in there. But I did pick up some fish. Let's see. I picked up Corydoras, I think it's called Aeneas. They are cooking in here, heating them up. These are the Corys. These are, I guess, they're called bronze Corys. I gotta show you them a little later. I'll show you them better. And in here, I never had cichlids before. This is the first time. Well, these type of cichlids anyway. Not like, angels or anything like that, but I can't even pronounce it, but they're called purple smilers. They're a dwarf cichlid. So there's like a half dozen in here, a half Corys in there. I get each bag for $10. So I got 6 of these little suckers for $10 and 6 little Corys for $10. And I'll put those in the, I wasn't planning on putting anything in here, but I guess I have it, might as well use it. So let me show you what these guys look like up close. Here are the purple smiles, or the purple smilers, I think they're called. But I know there's only 5 in the shot. And when I dumped them into that little holder, one went over the back and he's in the tank, so you're gonna have to trust me that there's 6. So hopefully they'll they'll like this nice big 55. Let's go check out the Cory, see what they look like. Okay, here are the 6 little bronze Corys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are tank bred by one of the club members. I think the purples were also tank bred, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a nice little fish. All right, let me let them go into the world. Okay, so that's pretty much how this whole club auction thing works. I hope it gives you an idea of what goes on in some of these clubs and events. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.